Peace, 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 peace. Yours truly, IvorysSoulsJourney. Grand Rise, great day. Osiyo, good morning. Soul Tribe. Morning conversations. We'll see who's up. Let me see here. Out on the East Coast, 6:07. So y'all might be up. In the Midwest, it's 5:07. Some of y'all might be up. We go just see who's up. Who bees up? Who bees up? Who bees up? Oh, we got two people up. We got two people up. Let me know if y'all can hear me. And thank you for hitting that like button as you enter the live chat. Yeah. Shirley, yeah, you up? Okay. Can you hear me pretty good? Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. I like this Father's Day gift. I really do. What's going on, y'all? Everybody good? Rashima, what's up? Everybody good? We're going to talk about a few things this morning. War drums are beating. I did a video. What was that? It could have been December of 2022, which would have been 2 months after I started the IvorysSoulsJourney portion of this channel. So it could have been December 2022 or January 2023 last year about the war drums. And I was just sharing, it wasn't the first time that I ever spoke about it. It's just the first time that I shared it with, the Soul Tribe. However, folks, back on Facebook in 2017, I shared with the Facebook family how that people need to start preparing for the war drums. And it's not just war drums, nations fighting against nation. You feel me? It's not Putin in Ukraine or, Russia and Ukraine or America against whoever their enemies is. I don't know. Shit, China against their enemy. It's not just those war drums, right? There are other war drums. Those two, those are obvious now. I don't even talk about that. Things that I see, I feel, I know, I share it, and then I move on. And if it happens the same day, the next week, the next month, the next year, I don't have control over the timeline. It's like when somebody say, well, God told me to say this or God showed me this. I ain't into all of that, right? When through my conscious, when things are revealed through here, not through somebody opening up in the sky or somebody that showed up in angelic form, and then in front of me, Ivory, I want you to say this. I don't have that. I don't. That is not how what I share or what I see. That's not how it comes to me. So you're not going to hear me say, God told me to tell you. Never. For what? I'm not talking to no God. The God I talk to is inside of me, or it's in the universe, right? There is the war drums of deities, beings, celestial, terrestrial, above in the cosmic, and even down here on earth, deities. What's good morning, Cancerian Garrett? Deities that are at war with each other, right? Hit that like button as y'all coming in here. And these deities, you've heard people talk about the Anunnaki and other different beings and demons and fallen angels and Satan, and these are just the mythical Greek, Roman, European characters' name. It's like reading the way they present things to us. See, when you realize, we're talking about wardrobe, little sinuses, when you realize that from a religious standpoint, okay, if you're going to be religious and you're not going to say, go back to the origin, because some people will say things like, yeah, the Bible says in the last days there's going to be wars and rumors of war. That shit's been going on since human existence, so you can't use that. When your ass was born, war was going on and people was talking about war. Y'all got me, so you can't use that. Hit that like button, y'all, as y'all coming into the live chat. There are beings, and only a few of us know this, only a few of us feel this, only a few of us have seen these things. But there are beings in the cosmic, Pleiadians. There are so many different planets other than the ones that you know about. And as we say, as above, so below. And those wars are going on as we speak. And if you ever watch this movie called The Presiding Adventure, the Presiding Adventure, in the beginning, you had these godlike people, beings, and they were up in the sky, up in heaven. Hey, Kiki, they were up in heaven, and they had this man and this woman, and they had already pre-planned their path, right? If you ever heard or watched that story, well, when you think about how that from a religious standpoint, they give you bits and pieces. I shared this similarity or this analogy, when you talk about cocaine and how that in its purest form, if you smoke it every day like you smoke crack, it's gonna freeze your heart up in your brains. It's gonna everything, you're gonna die. So it's diluted. So by the time it get to the person who smokes the crack, and they say it came from Colombia or Peru, by the time it gets to the user, it's been cut so many times. When you think about religion, And you're getting a version. It's not the original, it's the version. That's why it says King James Version. Shit, Creflo Dollar got a damn Bible. Billy Graham got a damn Bible. The European came out with their version. The Romans came out with their versions. The Greeks got their version. People who are spiritual know that the original has no version. Wars. In religion, it talks about that there was a war that took place in heaven. I want y'all to follow me here with this here, because what you don't see around you is going on in quote unquote in a different frequency, a different dimension, a different realm than your 3D reality. You thinking about 9 to 5. Let me get my ass up and go to work. Let me do this here. You in toxic relationships. You in toxic bullshit. So you ain't seeing shit spiritual. And ain't nobody living by them damn books. Been there, done that. Back to what I'm saying. There's spiritual things going on all around us. A lot of time we just don't see it. We don't see it. And for the very minute few of us globally that see it, that know this here, I can, okay, for example, okay, the war drum beating. In heaven, there was a war. Follow me, y'all. And in this war, God was fighting against a creature, a being, a deity of himself, if you will. Now, I'm just going to religious. I'm not religious. I'm just giving you the story. This dude named Lucifer, he created, God created from him one of his sons, Lucifer. And that dude, Lucifer, that God created, ended up deceiving 1/3 of all of God's kingdom. Man, I wish I can break this shit down to y'all. That's like, listen to me. That's like, we talking about these wars now that y'all don't see. And I ain't talking about this biblical war. I'm finna bring y'all down and y'all getting ready. I told y'all gonna start seeing some shit and it's gonna blow your fucking mind. It's gonna put you in shock and awe, and it's gonna be right in front of you or up above your head. Just imagine me or you allowing our son or our daughter come and live with us, or they not come and live with us. You created them, you gave birth to them, they in your house, and then they take over 1/3. Y'all get to fight your child. And when they leave, put them out. You kick them out. And they didn't, and 1/3 of, say if it was 10 people in the house, they done took 3 of them with them. If you had $1 million, they left with 333,000. Not only that, they left bragging about what they took. Now, this particular war, it didn't take place in reality in the 3D like you believe it. All right, so this God, the war in heaven story. Let this dude, Lucifer, hit that like button, y'all, as y'all coming into the live chat. Go show some love. I know you all want to, but do it any damn way. So now this dude is falling. I always ask the question, when that war took place, why didn't God just go ahead and just got rid of this motherfucker? Why didn't God just go ahead and say, you know what? My mama used to tell us when she used to whoop our asses. She said, boy, I bought your ass, or when we did something that pissed her off, boy, I bought your ass in this world and I'll take your ass out. That's what my mama used to say. So, why didn't God just take this damn fool out? Because think about it. If God is omnipotent, we talking about wars, y'all. If God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, then he, if that is, I'm going with the story. I don't believe this no more. I'm giving you the analogy that they gave you in the 3D, because in the spiritual realm, that was a whole different thing that took place. But since he is, they say a he. Number one, he, knowing all things, should have known, wait a minute, I'm about to get ready to create this boy named Lucifer. But because I'm all-knowing, I can see what this boy gonna be fucking up. This boy gonna rebel against me. This boy gonna take some shit away from me. Then I'm gonna have to whoop his ass. And I'm gonna have to kick his ass out and everybody that got on his side. He should have saw this shit. He should have saw this shit. Why he didn't see this shit? So that let me know that God there ain't all-knowing, or I'm gonna do something, but because I'm God, this is my kingdom, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can make a devil if I want to. Can't nobody tell me I can't make no devil. I'm God. But he should have saw this shit. He should have saw that 1/3 of the people in the angelic beings, whatever you want to call them, beings, deities, whoever, angels, whatever. He should have saw that 1/3 of them was going to be taken out, was going to rebel against him and side with this dude, Lucifer, who he created, who he should have known. All right, let's move past this here. So this dude, according to them, ends up falling, and him and the little fallen angels, as they like to say, and they just falling and falling. And in the book it says, "Oh Lucifer, thou bright and morning star, why art thou falling?" They just falling and falling. I want y'all to get this here shit now. Then it's like the movie Mr. Bean that I used to Mr. Bean I used to like. And he just falling, Lucifer just falling there, blam, he falling, he in the damn garden. He on earth. He done failed until his ass done failed. All of these planets. Now remember now that God of the Bible didn't create but one planet. It was called Earth. Go back and read your book. So out of all these planets, how did he fall right here? Why couldn't God say, I created your ass, I made your ass, I take your ass out like my mama used to tell me, and just say, look, I'm going to send your ass over here on Mars. Better yet, I'm going to send you to the sun. But see, he couldn't send him to Mars because he ain't created one planet. He couldn't send him to the sun because the Bible don't tell you in the creation story that God created the sun. There's a difference in light and sun. Anyway, so the only place that he failed to was Earth. And ever since that fool has been here. See, y'all got to realize something. In the Bible, hit that like button, y'all. In the Bible, God of the Bible has killed way more or authorized the killing, the murdering, the raping, the enslavement. God of the Bible, God of the Torah, God of the Quran, has done all of the killing or authorized it. Satan ain't did shit. Go. Don't you let me pull out that book on you. Man, I done been through the Bible 1,000 times. I don't know. You can't come to me with it. But now check it out. Not to try to show me up or nah. So now you have a situation that the very deity, I know it to be Anu, but anyway, or Enlil, the very deity in that book, people don't know that Yahweh is Enlil. Let's keep going though, but listen, the very deity in that book is the main one that's doing all the killing, all the bad shit, or authorizing the murdering, the raping, the killing, and all the bad shit. The same God in that book that created the one that you fear the most, Satan, and Satan ain't never did shit to you. Satan ain't never killed nobody in the damn book. None of the versions. None. So this war is going on, and when this war that's going on, it's more of a spiritual than it is physical. But I'm going to show you how it plays out. So now I got this son I done created, Lucifer. And according to the book, Jesus was always there. Okay, so I got this other son over here named Jesus. So there's two sons. You got one on the right, one on the left. Got more than that, but them the only two they talk about. So now this boy, though, he done created, knowing he, all knowing now, that God, all knowing that one day this damn fool was going to act a fool. Why? He's all knowing. Knowing one day that the son he created was going to be an asshole that we eventually going to call Lucifer the devil, and this other son he going to create and sacrifice this son to keep you and I from having to go to this other son's place of his kingdom called hell. Follow this here, follow this fuckery, y'all. Follow this fuckery. I'm going to show you how it's going to play out in this physical plane. Listen. So now you're going to kill your other son who ain't did shit. You go all knowing now. So you allow this the story. The true origin and the truth to this story, you're not going to get in no Torah. You're not going to get in no Quran. You're not going to get in no Bible. You're not. So now this son, I'm going to create my son, who is me. We're one. We're the same. We're one and the same. And I'm going to send his ass down there. So that, A, he can defeat, get this shit now, my other son that I knew was going to fuck up. So I'm going to let my good son die, be sacrificed for this other son, this piece of shit, according to the books now. I want you to grab this here. The war drums. This evil son that they portray in the Bible, in Garden and Eden, in the garden. Why would God, all-knowing, meaning that if he know everybody's string of hair on everybody's head out of 8 billion people, not to mention the other billions before the 8 billions that's here, he can tell every straight, he know how many. Ivory, you got 200 million pieces of hair strings on your head. And listen, this is the mind fuckery now. All right. So all of a sudden, he knew that Lucy, I call him Lucy, he knew Lucifer was going to end up in that damn car. He knew Lucifer. That's if you're giving him this credit. He knew Lucifer. We're going to have a conversation with Eve. He knew that shit. So far, he ain't did shit in heaven where the war took place. When he kicked his ass out, he didn't send him somewhere else. He got all the power. I can do it. I can send your ass to Jacques, planet Jacques, if I want to. He ain't do that. So he lost in heaven, lost in the cosmic, lost in the garden, lost with the sun. When is this guy gonna win? Now you got your son down here. But before the son gets here, you got this woman. You got this man. You done created this man and this woman knowing that this damn same piece of shit son of yours that you created according to your book, this evil son. And you knew this dude was in the garden before you created this man and this woman. Man, if y'all don't follow this mind fuckery, this deception, I used to teach on the war on consciousness. And what I'm talking about is the war on consciousness. The war drums of consciousness is taking place. So now you got this damn dude in the garden. And you know his ass is there. you done created. It's according to the book. Now, I know how the creation story, it ain't start nowhere near like what you talking about. Adam is a product of a creation story. Anyway, listen. So now this woman, you ain't tell this woman shit about Lucifer. Her husband, Adam, ain't told her shit about Lucifer. But God knew. God knew all this shit was going to happen. Now, so this woman one day, according to the book now, this their story. This that fuckery shit. She wanders away from her husband and they in this perfect garden. Nobody got to work. It's supposed to be paradise. That's bullshit. So she wanders away from her dude. And then here come this here slick ass motherfucker. Hey, what's up, E? Damn, girl, you looking good. Hold on. I remember one year somebody invited me to teach at their church doing an annual Men's Day. I was no longer in the church. I had already walked out in 1999. Hold on, y'all. Let me read this to y'all. There's some anomalies that's connected to this here. Hold on. Hold on. Genesis chapter 3. Can I read for a little bit? For those of you who ain't in no rush, we just chopping it up. Just early morning conversation. I'm gonna read this shit to y'all. Now the serpent was more crafty. This is in the God now. Than any other beast of the field that the Lord God had made. So there was other people, beasts, call it whatever you want to call them. It didn't say animal, it said beasts. And in this here book, it tells you when he created the animal. Anyway, so there was other damn beasts in the field. But the devil or the serpent, which is Kundalini, was more crafty. That's why, okay, I get that. Okay. He, meaning that now we done found out that the devil is a he. You know, that's part of the mind fuckery. Watch this here. He said to the woman, who is the woman, Eve. Y'all put this shit together. He said it to Eve. Did God actually say, you shall not eat of any tree in the garden? War drums. It's that mind fuckery shit. Listen now. And the woman said to the serpent, now we later on in this book, they tell you that the serpent is the devil. That same motherfucker. That he should have took care of this shit when there's a war going on, and if you're going to win, y'all remember this song. Why didn't God take care of this dude up there? Then that way, when you go to create some more people in another planet and sit and do some more new shit, you ain't got to worry about this motherfucker. Anyway. And the woman said to the serpent, talking to the devil, here go Eve talking to the devil. We may eat of the fruit trees, the fruit of the trees in the garden. But God said, here we go. Ye shall not eat of the tree, the fruit of the tree that's in the midst of the garden, in the middle of the garden. Now, this tree supposed to be the tree of light and life, meaning that it's supposed to reveal to you there's certain herbs and fruits and shit, but this was not no fruit tree. But there's certain herbs and fruits and veggies that you can eat, and it's going to heighten your awareness, your conscious awareness. But anyway, let's go on back in here. Now, that tree's supposed to teach you right from wrong, but God don't want you to know right from wrong. Figure that shit out. Anyway, you shall not eat of the tree that's in the middle of the garden. Neither shall, don't even touch it, lest you die. We talking about war drums. Get this shit. But the serpent said, but the devil, we know eventually the serpent become the devil. That's just kundalini. There's a spiritual awakening going on here. And most people that read this shit, they don't even get this shit. Because anyway, I would have to teach. Listen. But the devil said to Eve, you will not surely die. For God know. And it's the devil talking. This is one of his sons talking. The one he got into a fight with and couldn't kill him. Didn't destroy him. Didn't send him to another place. This who's talking. So the devil saying, for God know, omniscient, that when you eat of it, your eye will become open. That means y'all call it third eye. And you gonna know, you gonna see some shit, you gonna know the difference between positive, negative, just, unjust, right, wrong, higher dimensions, lower dimensions, higher frequencies, lower frequencies. You ain't gonna die. Your eye will be open. And what happened when that eye come open? And you will be like God. Capital G. Capital. You'll be like God. See, he know what he talking about because why? He been there. But God knows when you eat of it, your eye will be open and you will be like God, knowing what? Good and evil. Why would a God not want me, you, to know the difference between good and evil? See, if I go on with this, you're going to realize, just like in heaven, this very thing right here is going to come back to bite God of the Bible in the ass. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, it looked good, smelled good, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise. that's a good damn tree. It's a good damn fruit. And she took of his fruit and ate it. And she also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate. So you mean to tell me, hold on, watch this fuckery now. So you mean to tell me, war drums, that Adam was right there with Eve, according to what I just read, while this devil, Lucifer, is talking to his woman. Now, God told Adam this shit. He didn't tell Eve this. Her husband told her. Now, she done wandered off in some damn creature. You standing there. Watching somebody basically deceive your woman. And he went for the shit. Then after the fact, you gonna blame the woman. Here we getting ready to start with the wardrobe. You gonna blame this woman. For the reason why you fucked up. Because if he was right there with her and gave it to her husband, he said, "Oh, baby, this is good here." And he grabbed it and he eat. Damn. Then he was like, "Damn, I remember what God told me." And then you remember I told you, Eve. And Eve like, "Okay, then." So now he know he done fucked up consciously. Here's where the fuckery comes in at. Here's where the war comes in at. I've been teaching on the war on consciousness for at least 20 years. And for about 2,150 years, give or take, there has been this war on the mind, consciousness, all the way back to what y'all call Kemet Egypt. Now, there's finna be how can I say it? We're already in it, but the planet, as we go forward from now on, there's going to be this war in the mind right now that's taking place. And consciously, not physically, consciously, people are eating off of the knowledge that has been told to us. Don't fuck with that. That's evil. And all the people we've been believing and all the things that we've been believing that's been telling us, don't do that. Now we finding out, God said don't do that. God said don't do that. The devil made you do this. You doing this. Then now a lot of us in our mind like, wait a minute. I did this shit God's way. Did this shit Allah's way. I did this shit Yahweh's way. And I'm still fucked up in the mind. They told me don't eat of this here. They told me don't go in your mind. They told me don't go in your mind, Ivory. And get this wisdom, get this truth, get this knowledge of good and evil. I don't want you to know right from wrong. So now people are flipping the script because the war on consciousness says that now in this here spiritual age, if you will, people like Eve is questioning their God, their belief system. And now they're like, wait a minute. So God of the Bible is telling Eve, listen, y'all, and Adam, I put the tree there. I created the tree. I created the planet. I created the garden. I created the serpent. I created all of that shit. Now I'm going to hold you responsible. Get this shit now. I'm going to hold you responsible, mankind. Because you disobeyed me and you went out and you started learning and started becoming conscious, awakened to the fact that now I know the difference between good and evil because you bit off the conscious fruit that's connected to your pineal, and your eye became open, and you no longer started just continuously using the 3% of your mind because you knew that's a 90-some% more that's connected to the awakened, the tree. Now you exploring, the mind is exploring, and the mind is asking questions, the mind is journeying, the mind is awakening. And you realize, wait a minute, I've been lied to. I've been lied to. Because why is you going to send me to a hell that you said was made by the devil and his angels, the ones you created? You going to send me there because of something that you did not have the ability to control in that garden, although you created the planet, the garden, the tree, the devil, the beast, the field, the air. You created everything. And you're going to hold me responsible for something that you could. So just like Eve, this is the year of the divine feminine. This is the year of divine awakening. In the Bible, they tell you things, folks, like in the last days, which does not exist, but let's just go along with the story. In the last days, God, this same God, is going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. What that's supposed to do? No. In this spiritual existence, this spiritual age, this frequency, this little segment, this phase of the awakening, the spirit that's pouring out is what some would classify as the age of Aquarius or the age of cleanse, the age of awakening. And these dark hidden shit with the when you add in, when you factor in, say the constellations, and we're in that 11th, and not we're, but in that 11th house when Pluto enters in that 11th house. So for the next 20 years, you're going to have more and more people awakening. We entered in 2006, this new age, the age of Aquarius. So just like what Eve went through, everybody on the planet getting ready to go through the same damn thing. And people are no longer believing this story, because now you can go and take that book and you can go back and fact check. Stop believing the illusion. You can take this book now, all three of them, the big three, the books that are connected to the Abrahamic, right, religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Add them all up, about 6,000 years. Because in the 7,000 year, or the last millennium, that same God, listen, that same God is going to lock this dude up. After, first and foremost, listen to this here shit, y'all. There's supposed to be another war. And this time around, the son that he created, that's supposed to save your ass from the other son and the hell that he created for that, and those fallen angels that he created, that he knew. This shit's total mind fuckery. But now check this here out. So now this dude gonna come back, the other son, right? And all the host of heaven with him. But in this book, it don't say he gonna touch down his feet on the ground. Now we supposed to see this shit, and we supposed to be, oh God, Lord, take me back. Ah, lay just sinners now, just sinners. Get this shit. And this son is supposed to not destroy his evil ass brother, Satan. They're going to fight in this war called Armageddon. And at the peak of that war, so that the whole planet don't be destroyed, this son is supposed to come back. Listen, this is where we at now, whether you want to be there or not. We're there. You could be, your mind could be on Atlanta Housewives. Your mind could be on funky, nasty ass Fanny down there in Georgia. Your mind can be on Biden. Your mind can be on Trump. I don't give a damn where your mind is. Right now, the reality is, not just according to these books, where we are right now. But now listen. So all of a sudden, this son, just like his daddy, he finna get ready to get rid of this dude. They gonna just scrap. And then God gonna do what? Lock this dude up, lock him up for 1,000 years. That's it. He gonna say, look, listen now, your punishment, your penalty in my legal court for all that you've done, Satan. I'm going to lock your ass up for 1,000 years. But don't worry, Satan. I'm going to let you back out for a season. When is God going to get rid of this motherfucker? If this motherfucker that's that damn bad. You know why God can't kill him? Even in a war. You know why he can't kill him? Because he is not responsible for the murdering and the killings and the rapes and the enslavement. He is. God is. That's why you can't kill him. You created, quote unquote, according to your book, you done created a monster. Because you're all knowing, you knew this fool was going to be like this. Everything that I just told you, reverse it. Reverse it. The serpent represents the kundalini. Look at from a medical, think about it like this here. All the world leaders and the Abrahamic religions and nations, the big three as I call it, who? Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Follow these here religions globally and watch the leaders. They are the ones doing all the fuckery. They're the ones doing all the killing. Don't you say that's the devil. Them the believers. And just like they daddy, just like they God, they the one doing all the killing. They're the ones that's doing the killing, authorizing the killing, doing the rapes, authorizing the rape, doing everything. Jews, fake ass damn Jews, but Jews, Hebrews. Yeah, I'm telling you this. Islam and Christianity. You in a Christian country, folks. And you mean to tell me that y'all ain't figured out that in God they trust? The same damn God. And this God told them to come over here to a strange land where people already exist, living in harmony, spiritual system, spirituality, no religion. And this God told them to come over here and said, look, I want you to go over there with those Niji people, over there at Turtle Island, where these aborigines to their own land. I want you to go over there, where that land is flowing with milk and honey. They got all this natural resource. I want you to go over there to that land that's going to become the apple of the planet's eye, because everybody's going to want to go to these people's land one day. Don't worry about the name American country. But I want y'all to go over there, Europe. I want you to go over there, Rome. I want you to go over there, Greek. I want you to go over there, Jews. And I want y'all to kill, destroy, steal, rape, murder, deceive, indoctrinate these people. And then I want you to come up with things, and I want you to put in God we trust. And I want y'all, anytime y'all pass one of these fucked up ass laws over here on these people's land, I want you to get your book, put your hand on it, and raise the other one. And they're doing this shit in the name of their God. I'm not going to worry about no other place on the planet. Damn it, I'm right here. And I know what the fuck happened. So the God of this book told some people apparently, I want you to go over there. I want you to take they shit and kill them, murder them. Everything's getting ready to reverse. Because now, don't matter if you black, white, or pea green, people are realizing that they've been lied to. And people that are in these churches and these mosques and these Jewish temples and these Hebrew temples are realizing that these leaders you following that be telling you God said this, God said that, they realize that's bullshit. Now, ain't but 1% of them gonna realize this bullshit. That's all it needs. The rest of them gonna find out. People are finding out there's a reason why when you have loved ones that die, you have loved ones that die. There's a reason why at the funeral they say your loved one, they never tell you somebody went to hell. They always tell you. They don't even say they going to heaven. Some of them do. They just say they're in a better place. But there's a reason why that none of these people ever come back and tell you where the fuck they at. They don't come back and say, baby, don't worry about me. I'm here. I got my own mansion. I see these gold streets. I was just hanging out with this damn lion, rubbing their head. They don't come back and tell you, I'm in this here out of darkness. I'm just waiting on God to tell me if I'm going to go up there or down here. They don't come back and tell you shit. They don't come back and tell you, baby, I fucked up. They sit me down here with this devil. Why you think they don't come back and tell you shit? Because once you transition from one dimension to the next, it's not that you forget. It's just like the prodigal son in Luke 15, like Eve in the 3rd chapter of Genesis, and so like me and you. When they die, that's when the truth is finally revealed. That's when most people come to themselves. Like the prodigal son said, when I came to myself, that when I realized I shouldn't have left my daddy's house. When Eve ate of that tree, that fruit from that tree, to know the difference between good and evil, right and wrong. Why would you be punished for knowing the difference between right and wrong? Why? So now this war on consciousness, religion is losing now. Should have went and got my other books. I held up all 3 of them, the Torah, the Quran, and they're losing. Because people are asking questions like Eve. And there's other deities. Call them aliens, spirit guides, angel, whatever. That's consciously talking to you. And some of them are showing you shit. And now you're realizing, wait a minute, there's 2 sides to this story. And then now people are researching, and it don't take a lot. And they realizing that the very people that's responsible for these versions of these different books and these writings and these translations are the actual enemies. And they doing this shit in their God name. You can't tell me that God of some deity in the sky, some righteous, wise deity in the sky, in the cosmic, wherever you want to put it, told the Pope, I want you to enslave these people, these 16 or 8 to 16 people that came from Libya, modern day. I want you to enslave them. Better yet, I want you to go and build some boats. This is God now, because I know who gave you Christianity. You may not know. I know how the fuckery started. But I want you to get some boats. And I want you to get these Italians, get these Europeans. And I want y'all to take y'all asses over there. Cross the Atlantic. But before you go, what I want you to do, I want you to send this Italian explorer named Americus. Or I want you to send this European explorer named Christopher Columbus. And I want y'all to send them over there just like I sent Caleb and I sent the others to spy out the land. And I want y'all to come back and I want you to report to the Catholic Church, to the Pope. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all come up with. Man, it's nice over there. They doing the damn thing. I think we can take them. All right. I want y'all to build some boats. Now, this is a God talking to these folks. According to this damn book. According to their story. So this same God. It's okay then, get you a few boats. And I want y'all to go over there. I want y'all to go out the West Indies. I want y'all to go over there to the islands. And I want y'all to post up for it then. And any damn thing that you think you can get, make sure you take a bunch of these books now. Make sure you take you some weaponry. And make sure you take you some young people, some children, just in case some of you grown assholes die. And I want y'all to go over there. And I want y'all to trick these people out of their land. I want y'all to be hoarders. Yeah. I want y'all to be occupiers. And I want y'all to set up these colonies. And I want y'all to take these people's shit. And if anybody asks you who told you to do it, I want y'all to tell them God said do it. And in the future, I want you to kill off as many men as you can. And as you kill off the men, the same damn God told these same damn people to do the same damn thing in Deuteronomy. And I want y'all to rape the women. And as that woman in that land that I want y'all to go to and take it, as these women begin to have children, the more children that comes, kill the men. And then I want you, when you kill the men, then I want you to kill them in front of the woman and the children That way that woman gonna grab that child and consciously she's gonna do whatever this evil motherfucker say because she ain't ready to die. And she don't want this evil ass intruder, this invader, to kill her son, to kill her daughter. All of this was done in the name of the God in this book. Now, that woman's seed is awakening. And these young people that are being born over the past 20 to 30 years, the past generation, 28 to 40 years. That's the last generation y'all call Generation Z, X, whatever. They got all these fucking different names. That woman's seed that they started raping from the very first woman that was raped, the Niji woman, the Aborigine woman, that was the very first one. Those that she gave birth to, we all reincarnate, folks. We die, some say, we come back to get, because if we didn't get it straight, as long as you die and believe in this bullshit, you got to come back. And now that last generation, what you might call ancestors or what have you, whatever y'all want to call it, however y'all want to dress it up, whatever your belief is, whatever your knowledge is, at the end of the day, that seed, me. Those of us who have chosen to realize that something happened that my people was forced to believe this bullshit. And I said, bullshit story. And they blame that woman. They blame that woman. They blame Adam, blamed Eve. God blamed Eve and cursed her. The only one in their garden that didn't blame Eve was the serpent. And throughout this book, that serpent was not going around killing people, raping people, murdering people, enslaving people, and taking people's land. The devil wasn't doing that. It was the God of this book. Anu. And that evil son that of his, Enlil, wanted the people to worship him. But that other son, some like to call Enki, was like, no, ain't down with that. These are the sons of God, along with others. Said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Now her seed is waking up. The seed of the woman of this land. We're waking up, and we're no longer believing this bullshit. Now the war drums are beating, and that awakened seed is not going to be like it was in the past. We're not cowards because we know our spiritual powers. We know our inner powers. And we understand what the fuck took place. The universe, Mother Universe, is giving us, sending us signs. Some like to call anomalies. And you're seeing things. You hearing about things. You feeling them. You feeling shit. Anomalies that you never ever felt or seen before. And as I often tell people, keep your eyes on the sky because you're getting ready to see some shit. No, it ain't gonna be nobody coming back down here to get your ass and take you to a. Why would you want to go to a heaven where a God is? And he's authorized the evil people, if you will, to come and rape and murder your ancestors, take their shit, take y'all land. Why would you want to go to where your enemy's God is? So now there's these anomalies, signs that you can't explain. Let me see here. Oops. Hold on for a second. We'll see what this here means. Hold on. Anomalies. Something that deviates from what is standard, normal, or expected. There are a number of anomalies in the present system. An angular distance, astronomy, an angular distance of a planet or satellite from its last perihelion or perigee. Watch this here. A cleft lip or a cleft palate. Something like that as far as anomaly, right? A human anomaly, any deviation from normal, out of the ordinary. Sons of God in the Bible, these are anomalies. Anomalies. Anomaly births. Anomaly beings. You're seeing, people are seeing shit in the sky and on earth because there are beings on this planet that's connected to, quote unquote, what they call the sons of God. Because they married and had children with the daughters of mankind. Your giants. And these descendants, and some of us, we have this astrological, this here DNA that connects us to other planets because the sons of God was here. And they had sex and married and had children by women. Homo sapiens. So there's two DNAs. You got your mama's side and your daddy's side. A lot of us, your daddy's side, the masculine side, the ego side, is connected to the sons of God. So that's why they had to change it and said that now what? Let's come up with this here idea and we're going to put the masculine energy, the man, over the woman. And sell you this story and tell you that it's the reason why we're going through this bullshit down here. It's because the woman disobeyed God. That's bullshit. So now that we are in this time of the divine feminine, everything is being brought back into balance and order, spiritually, consciously, and universally. Physically. So you're going to start seeing shit in the sky, in nature. You're going to start seeing beings that are not threatening. These are people that are, or beings that are connected to you on your spiritual cosmic family tree side. Y'all got me. Because if that book is telling you anything about the truth in any form, and there is some truth to this here, but they left out the main ingredients, which is the characters. So some of y'all, some of us, as we transform consciously and spiritually, you're going to start seeing the other side of your family. The cosmic side. Not the physical side you call mom and dad. No. And they're going to start telling you shit. Most times they don't want to appear to you in the 3D unless they transform or unless they put on or take on some type of avatar so you can handle it. Other than that, they not, because you're going to say, ooh, I seen the devil, I seen an evil angel, I seen a fallen angel, ooh, ooh, ooh. So they said, no, you can't handle this. Just like you here right now. On the feminine side, the masculine side, the sons of God, you got another connection. Your other family, that's cosmic, that's terrestrial, that's celestial, that connects you to other planets and other deities. They don't want you to know about this. But they don't have no other choice now, because this side of your creation, your existence, the souls know. And this side is appearing before some of us, not all of us. Because some of us still think that and believe, the majority of us still believe that in these books, that's where we need to be. That's what we believe in. So as long as your mind is like that, then your cosmic family, your spiritual family, from way back ancient, from way back millions of years, they said, no, we can't appear before them right now. They got a little more conscious awakening to do. They spiritual mind, it needs to be more enlightened. They still believe that we're the evil one. So we don't want them. We don't want to mislead them. So we're not going to just show up. But that 1%, not the chosen one, that 1% of us that has chosen to say, okay, I'm going to unlearn all this here bullshit. Or I'm going to go and question what I believe. And then you come to a different conclusion. Listen, y'all. There's about to be a physical, mental, spiritual war that's getting ready to take place right down here. And I've been telling people for years, at least a little time, that for the past 20 years, this is what I've been on. I found out about all of what I'm talking about and more my last 5 years in a pulpit. And I've had, since this here, 1990, I've had these encounters with spiritual beings, if you will, and physical beings. These spiritual beings be more like, okay, Ivory, now that you know that something else happened, we're going to show you some things, little bit by little bit. But what we're going to do is we're going to show you some physical beings, not spiritual, physical beings. We're going to allow these people to cross paths with you again. These were people in your afterlife, Ivory, that tried to block or hinder you from seeing the truth and knowing who you are. These people, this is my guy speaking and showing me. They're going to be people that you call family, people that you thought were your friends, people that you thought were your lovers, your exes. They're not. They're on the other side. They're not on your side. They're here to keep you. So yeah, that's why some of us go through this here period in life. As the more you spiritually awaken, as the more you consciously awaken, you're going to know who you got to know who the enemy is first. Again, family, friend, exes, it doesn't matter. And once you identify these people from your past life that are here to stop you, and then now you see, just like you came into the reality, realized that you've been lied to. Now that's the religion. This is supposed to be the colonial. Now that you realize that there's some physical beings, not just spiritual beings, but physical beings that were sent to delay and block you, knock you off of your spiritual journey. Now you done identify. So that's two. You've identified this lie, and you've identified the lives of the people that your spirit team, your cosmic family, has showed you. Don't fuck with them. Now, one more to go. There's spiritual and physical civil unrest that's about to take place. The physical civil unrest is the fighting and the warring of the same people, descendants of the same people that took your folks' land, sold us this bullshit. Those descendants that are your governments, your quote unquote leaders. I don't give a damn if they black, white, or pea green. And now your other family, not the ones that believe this, the ones that never ever bought into this shit. They never was dead. And they're showing you now how uncivil that these people are now, including your family, include some of your friends, including some of your exes. And they're like, they are not part of you. Just because you look like me, same skin tone, you are African American or black, we ain't got the same damn ancestors and guides. No, we don't. I didn't come from where you came from. There's a dark side and a light side. Now we're about to have a spiritual civil war and a physical civil war. Now we're getting ready to have access to take back the land of our ancestors. And those of us who have chosen to awaken, to come into the knowledge of the truth, be it from a religious standpoint or a civil standpoint, meaning that as civilians, if civilized, now we know what took place on our land and what they took. There's getting ready to be that civil war. That's the third phase. To reclaim, to take back what was taken. All of you cowards, all of you weaklings, all of you cowards, like, stay your ass on the spiritual front porch. Stay your ass in the house. Go cook the food for us. Go get the water for us. Stay your punk ass out of the way. Because as this spiritual and this here civil war takes place in the future, the fearful and the afraid, stay your ass off the street. Stay your ass home. One thing I hate, I said hate, is a coward. Let me tell you something. I come from the fucking streets. I done shot and been shot at. I done got my ass whooped and I done whooped the many asses. In fact, when I used to be like I was, I'm only 5'8", but I would go and pick a fight with the biggest motherfucker in the bar, in the club, or on the street. My partner used to be like, damn, Sly, why you go pick with the... Now all of us got, man, look, man, fuck that. I want the worst. Give me that big one. Y'all scared of this bully? I don't know how many. I done got into more fight. Every fight I've got into in school was with somebody that was bigger than me and the bully. I used to like fucking with the bully. I would, in the lunchroom, I would take my damn lunch and put it there. Take my lunch money and put it there. And tell them, and wait, see the bully over there fucking with people, taking their lunch, going in their pocket, getting their, yeah, there go mine. Mine ain't hiding mine. I ain't eating mine. Mine ain't in my pocket. Yeah, bring your ass over here. And one day the bully came over there. You know what? I had bought a fork. Not the little plastic fork they give you at school with your lunch. I bought a fork from the crib. Yeah, sitting there. Whoa, Slot. You don't want that? Let me have that juice. Damn, who money is that? I ain't saying shit. I'm saying to myself, if you fuck with my food, or you fuck with my money, and I got this fork. It ain't in my pocket. He don't see it. And that motherfucker went and stuck his hand on my lunch and took my money. And I took that fork and put that motherfucker right there. I got kicked out of the school. But that bully never fucked with me no more. They tried to kill him. I stuck it up underneath his chin where your ass got to swallow. I ain't never been no punk or no coward. And now that I'm spiritually awakened, I don't argue with people that are not. I'm not going to disrespect you. But my point is, we're in this time or this existence that those three things that I just mentioned to you, let the fearful and the afraid stay your ass home. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have these different groups. They're the same family. They arguing against each other. They warring against each other. They're fighting each other for our shit. You got Republicans and Democrats by title and party, both of them European descent. And they over here fighting each other. They've already went through one civil war. Now they're getting ready to go through another one. And I'm just, look, let them do what they do. Because at some point in time, we're going to get our shit back. Because they finna fuck it all up. They little funky dollar ain't worth shit now. So they hoarding. And their greatest fear is me and you waking the fuck up. That's what Jim Crow told him. Jim Crow, old boy Jim Crow said, look, my greatest fear, our greatest threat is these descendants. Because we hid their history. We had them believing that this is their God. We had them believing that they came over here on a slave boat. We had them believing that the Indians was the enemy when they see cowboys and Indians fight on TV. They don't even know that them Indians is they people. So when they find out them three things, that's not their God, and this is not what happened, they didn't come off no boat. And they realize that they are the original people of this land. And they begin to wake up or come into the knowledge of their truth. That's when we lose. And they would rather kill us, get rid of us any kind of way they can. Because they know. One of the things that I'm working on right now is I had to compile. I started in 2020, but I had to compile some information about my physical parents and our land and where we were. So now that I have all this information, I'm just waiting after the election. Because we're going to be in another civil war. And while they fight, I'm going to be down there in Washington. Go back in there with my receipts and say, I want y'all to give me back our shit. If you don't give it back to me, I know where the land at, and I'm going to go down there. And I'm going to sit on that land. Because you got to show me, well, my folks signed something giving you access to this link. I know you're lying. I'm here in East Texas. My great-granddad, Elliot M. Boyd, was the last living ancestor family on my dad's side. And we had the family 1,526 acres, 44 as I say this. 4 generations ago, if you will, 5 generations ago. 1,526 acres down on what is known today as Tunica Cutoff in Tunica County, Mississippi. And in the 1940 census, my dad was a child, but his granddad, my great-granddad, was the last living person in the family that land belonged to, the heir. So instead of them killing my great-granddad, they shipped him, sent him away. To East Texas, where I'm at now. Where my dad recently, a year ago, passed away. History repeating itself. So I'm the last person in my family because I don't have no other family members. Even though I got sisters living, nieces, nephews, and all that shit, they ain't interested in this here. So I'm the last one here that's willing to say, you know what? I'm going to get our shit back. Right? So I'm going to wait till after this election. Because this is going to be one that I'm going to sit back with popcorn and peanuts, and I don't even eat popcorn. But I'm going to eat some. And I'm going to have what I'm going to have. And when they get through killing each other, and when they unleash these not Hispanics, but these illegal immigrants from all over the world, and when all these terrorist shit start popping off and they start killing and raping, they start burning bills, it's going to make Black Lives Matter look like a damn fight in the damn park. It's finna get ugly. And I'm going to be just waiting. I'm going to be heading to Washington this summer, the end of the summer. We go back and get my shit. Everybody else been doing whatever everybody else been doing. No, I've been researching to find out what the fuck they took from my folks. Now I know. And that's what a lot of us, not a lot, but that's what some of us is on right now. I tell people, I remember when I first was talking to my 2 sisters about this here. They weren't interested years ago. So I said, fuck it. I wasn't even on social media. When I first got on social media and I saw it, I ran across this dude. I still support him. Every fucking month, I bust with my homie, Dane Calloway. And I said, see that? I'm so glad I ain't got the platform, so I don't need damn platform. I said, I'm so glad. I every now and then, in this live chat, every blue moon, I don't be there no more, honey. Because once I said, that's good that somebody finally has started a platform to tell our people, go get your damn shit. Quit bullshitting. Every month, that brother gets something from me. One of the very few out there that ain't on this Africa shit. I ain't come off no motherfucking boat, nor did my folks. We was already here. And I know what my folks would, I know where they resided. I know the tribe. I know the culture. I know the people. I'm gonna go get our shit back. Not the right way, not the legal way. I'm going to get it back because it's the right way and the right thing to do. I ain't got to prove shit other than show them. Listen, let me tell you something. That damn ink pen, that piece of paper, that damn rope, and that damn bullet is the reason why our people lost their shit. Damn ink pen and a piece of paper. And then a rope and a bullet. I don't give a fuck about the pen. I don't give a fuck about the paper. I don't give a fuck about the rope. And I don't give a fuck about the bullet. You have to come with more than that to put fear in me. So therefore, I'm going to take this paper, y'all's paper, and I'm going to get my shit back. I'm not going to be out here. And then just think, as more and more of us do this, they got all the records. Go check the dolls roll and you'll find out. For some of us, it's just a matter of checking fucking records. And when you check records, start out with some simple as if you got, I got enough information out of my dad and out of my dad before he passed. And all that I didn't get from him, I already got on my mother's side. So I know what the fuck happened. I know where they came from. Other than that, go to the census. Start there. Go through the process. Other than that, go get the brother's book. Dane Calloway. No, I ain't finna be out here, yeah, me and Dane Calloway, cool. No. When I first came on social media, me, Dane Calloway, who else was that? Young Pharaoh, that I can remember. Young Pharaoh. We all came in around the same time. I remember this shit. One of the first YouTube channels I saw and Facebook channels I saw when I first got on Facebook in 2015 was I saw Young Pharaoh and Brother Polite and a homie back from Detroit, Seti. I saw them debating. Then I saw Brother Calloway on YouTube. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I don't mind being on social media if I'm going to see some shit like that. But I remember I used to support Young Pharaoh. Yeah, I did. And I used to tell, I had a number. But I told that brother, don't argue. Don't be debating. The truth don't need no defending. A lie need all the help it can get. Why do that? And to this very day, out of the three, Dane Calloway and Anthony Browder, Tony Browder, those are the only ones that I support on a regular basis. Dane every month. The excavation of the tomb that Anthony Browder is excavating over in Egypt, I supported that since 2008. No, 2018. 2008 is when he started it. He's been over there doing it since 2000, because I wasn't even on social media in 2008. What am I saying, folks? These wars, drums are beating. Whether it's global war, spiritual war, conscious war. And these anomalies has a lot to do with you and I seeing shit that you can't explain, having visitations by beings that's either gonna put you at shock and awe, or you're like you telepathically communicating. You're not saying shit, and they gonna tell you who you are and what's getting ready to happen. What lies ahead in the future? You remember, and I'm finna go, in that book called the Bible, they had told them to march around Jericho, what, 7-9 times and shit like that. And then the wall was gonna come tumbling down, and then they told them stories how, yeah, they gonna start killing each other. And you ain't gonna have to do shit but go in there and get your shit. That's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting on everybody finna get ready to start killing each other. Yeah, they done made what? Mandatory draft. Physical war. Mandatory draft. You know why they making it mandatory draft? Because they know they know they asses is getting ready to have to deal with a global war. I want all wars. Come war, come war, come. Physical war. I'm not afraid to die. Come war, come war, come war, come war. Drop the nukes, drop every goddamn thing you got in your arsenal. That shit don't scare me. If you're afraid of that shit and you trying to prepare for a nuclear, how you gonna prepare for a fucking nuclear bomb? If any preparation you need to be doing right now is the mental, the spiritual, get that heart right, get that soul, get in contact with the soul. The soul knows the journey. The soul know how this shit gonna end. The soul knows how your past life ended. That's who you need to be hollering and communicating with. Drop all bombs, shit, anything, whatever. The planet has shifted on its axis. The twilight. Now y'all seeing. Now they got video. They talking about shit I used to talk about years ago before social media, and they talking about shit that I used to talk about years ago. They talking about that shit now. Good. I don't need no credit. I ain't out here. See that they got that from me. I got a lot of motherfucking copycatters out here. I don't give a shit. I got exes that are copycats. I got family, friends that are copycats. I don't give a shit if you copying off of me. Good. You done learned something good. I ain't mad. But let me tell you something. Let the bombs come. Send on the natural disasters, mama universe. You can't stop it. So you might as well go ahead and get yourself prepared for this. I tell people all the time, look, you need to start getting your mind ready for some shit you getting ready to see. You're going to be walking out in the streets in the future and shit. You're going to see dead bodies. You're going to see starving people. You're going to see bombs falling. And you're going to have a backpack and that's it. And you're going to be dodging, trying to go from place. America is not exempt from no bomb. They've been dropping bombs on other people in their land ever since they, listen, it's time for these evil ass leaders. I don't give a fuck if they black, white, or pea green. Because one of the worst damn enemies you can have in government is people that look like me and you. Let me tell you something. I don't trust politicians and I don't trust preachers. Period. I don't fuck with them. I don't trust them. I know what they all about. Right? I ain't with no groups. I ain't with no Masons. I ain't with none of that. That's that. I'm done with all that shit. Bring on the bombs. I know that if it's for you to be part of the restart, the reset, and if it's meant for you to be in that group of us globally that has to replenish this earth like it's been done many times before, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Drop the bombs. Let World War III, World War IV. No shit. I don't. What else can they do? Viruses. They've been trying. They can't kill all of us. You can't kill all of us. They won't. And for those of us that know, that's what they're afraid of. Old boy Jim Crow said, look, y'all, years ago down in Washington, they come. If these damn folk ever find out what the fuck we did, and they start waking up and knowing who they are, we done. I be praying. Listen to me. I be praying. Spirit, universe, guys, send justice to all injustice. I don't give a fuck if it's family, friend, exes, government, anybody that's with that bullshit, send justice to their asses. America, let their enemies come over. I don't give a fuck. We gonna get shit gonna happen and it's gonna flip. And once it flips, you better be ready. Because if you on the side to west, you on this side, Lord Jesus, please come back and get us, Lord. Lord, we need your help now, Lord. You ain't down. I'm not down with that. You ain't on my side. I'm sorry. I dealt with that. I'm done with that. You're a coward. You're a follower. You're not a leader. You're not a warrior. You begging for some shit you ain't gonna never get. If you over here, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, go vote so that that we can get the census and we can fuck. I'm not with that. You down with the enemy. You down with the system, the matrix, the bullshit. I don't fuck with you. But if you the type that you like, man, let it be a civil war, a holy war, a Armageddon war, let them fight. Let them war. People don't realize. Anybody know what the petrodollar is? I'm out of here. Petrodollar. That means that y'all remember when Biden went over there to Saudi Arabia at the beginning of his term and shit? He over there, master leader, Saudi. You don't mind fucking with us with some oil? And they looked at him, they ignored it. That nigga, we ain't getting you shit, you dummy, you big dummy. You done stopped all that drilling. Y'all got all that oil over there, but you don't want to, you over here with that green shit. We ain't with that green shit. We like this oil. You need that oil. They sent his ass back. He ain't get shit. And he been tapping into the oil reserves in this land. Listen, now them same Saudis, the only ones over there that was dealing with us, they done dropped the damn dollar as the trade currency, the reserve trade currency. So now all the major players, they done dropped the damn dollar for the petrodollar. Ain't no more international trading going on. That dollar ain't worth nothing but 18 cents. This motherfucker finna crash. We getting ready to have something worse than what they call the depression. That's why they hoarding shit, getting all, that's why people like Gates buying up all these farms and farmlands, hoarding, because he wants you to eat that goddamn lab meat. Why they got all the real meat in these motherfucking caves and underground? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better wake up and find out and realize what the fuck going on. Yeah. I'm good. Bring on the Civil War. Bring on the fuckery. Bring on the bombs. Let the bombs fall on this land. So you ain't worried about innocent people? No, I ain't worried about innocent people dying. They'll come back if they supposed to. Get your life right. If you believe in this book, they keep praying, Lord, please bless me that I can go to heaven when the bombs fall down. Let me be. Oh, the rapture of the church is going to get ready to take place here in a minute. So y'all ain't figured that shit out yet either. That's easy shit. I'm going to type it again for you. For all of y'all waiting on the rapture, I want y'all to go research this dude. Y'all go research this damn dude. This is old shit. I've been sharing this shit for the long. Off of Facebook. Go. That you want to find out all this shit about the rapture? There you go. Go get it. I'm gonna give you. I done throwed you a receipt. I done throwed you a bone. Now you ain't got to believe it. You can be cognitive dissonant, meaning that in front of me, I said, "What color is that?" That ain't. I said, "You like that red?" That ain't red. What color is it? It ain't red. Prove that it ain't red. I ain't got to say it. I ain't got to prove it ain't red. That's how some of our folks is cognitive. Can have the truth right in front of you and still don't. And still, well, now I'm gonna stick with the Bible. Okay, stick with it. The word rapture don't appear in this book. The story, the doctrine, the lie, the bullshit, somebody wrote that shit. Wrote that story, not the actual word. Wrote that in here. Inserted it. This they shit. This ain't, look. They can change this shit today, tomorrow. They've been changing. You know how many versions of this book it is? You know how many mistranslations of the original text? If you still on that, I ain't got shit to do. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I come here to share information, clarification, confirmation. That's it. You ain't got to believe shit. You got to unlearn every damn thing that you've been taught by these folks that are invaders. The only reason why you believe this is because when you was born, if your mama was a Baptist, your daddy was a Baptist, you was a Baptist. And whatever church they went to, mosque or temple, that's where your ass went. You didn't give yourself your name. Somebody gave you that name. You didn't choose what you wanted to believe. They told you just who to believe. We Baptist, born Baptist, die Baptist. You ain't had time to go out and research, or you didn't take time out. You just believe. Believers are sheepers. You're sheeples. You sheep being led to the slaughter. Let me get out of here. What up, Bible thumpers? John Darby. If you waiting on Jesus to come back get you, make sure you go up there and research John Darby. Because before 1830, the Lord's Prayer, that's 1935. 1930. And in 1935, Billy Graham started teaching the Lord's Prayer. Before then, they weren't talking about the Lord's Prayer. God of the Bible killed more people than the devil by the millions, or authorized the murder, the raping, the land snatching, the land grab. And them same people did the same damn thing over here. Came over here, took your shit. That's all right. All right, support the channel. What's up? Michelle, Shamika. What it do? Y'all good? Huh? See today, what it do? Y'all good? Y'all feel good this morning, like me? Michelle Dawson, what it did? Y'all good? Mary, what's up? Mary, make sure you hit me up when you get that package. Y'all good? Everybody good? Guided by spirituality. What up, King? You good? The Neat, what up? Waking, what up? God's Oak, what it did? Me. Divinity, what's up? Go get y'all shit. Leave that shit alone. The Pharaohs, what it do? I don't fuck with new. I don't fuck with new. I don't fuck with Enlil. Nah. No, I don't fuck with, nah, Tiffany, what's up? Kiki, Cat Syrian girl. Rashima, what's up? Shirley, what it do? We gonna see y'all. I'm gonna come back and get these mystery zodiacs out of the way. It's not, see, when I do videos like this here, that's when they really, 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 really fuck with me. That's all right. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I went 2.5 years. They wouldn't let me do shit. And guess what I was doing? Still doing what I still do. I don't give a fuck about no social media. If you don't know me, if you know me, you'll know he really don't give a fuck about social media. I come here, I say what I'm going to say. I say what I'm supposed to say. I say even what I'm told to say and get on down and be like, right? We'll see y'all. Peace.